Have you ever wondered what Stoicism has to say about discerning character in our interactions with others? Stoicism, an ancient philosophy, provides a blueprint for leading a virtuous life. It teaches us to value integrity, honesty, and wisdom, while also urging caution in our relationships. But how does one discern the character of others through the lens of Stoicism? Well, there are certain behaviors that raise red flags. Join us as we delve into 10 behaviors that Stoicism warns us against, urging us to exercise vigilance and prudence in our associations and judgments. First on the list, we have deceitfulness. Stoicism, in its profound wisdom, cautions us against those who engage in deceitful behavior. It's simple, really. Deception erodes the bedrock of trust and integrity, two pillars upon which any meaningful relationship stands. And if one can't trust, can one truly respect? Think about it. Now imagine a person who prioritizes their own interests, overlooking the needs and feelings of others. This brings us to selfishness, the second behavior on our list. Stoicism values altruism and compassion, qualities that are fundamentally opposed to selfishness. A person who continually puts themselves first, who lacks empathy, not only diminishes their own credibility, but also proves themselves unworthy of respect. So, deceitfulness and selfishness, two behaviors that Stoicism warns us against. Stoicism teaches us to be wary of these behaviors as they demonstrate a lack of virtue and moral character. Moving on, we have inconsistency and arrogance. Stoicism places immense value on consistency and reliability. It's about walking the talk, being a person whose actions align with their words. However, individuals who waver in their words and deeds, who are inconsistent, reveal a lack of integrity and commitment. They're like shifting sand, unable to provide a firm foundation for trust and respect. Now let's talk about arrogance. Stoicism firmly warns against this trait. It's often born out of an inflated sense of self-worth and leads to a disregard for others' perspectives. Arrogant individuals often overestimate their abilities, creating a distorted reality where they are the sun and everyone else merely planets in orbit. This hubris can lead to discord and alienation, as they unwittingly push others away with their lack of humility and self-awareness. Individuals displaying these traits betray a lack of integrity and humility, rendering them unreliable and unworthy of trust. Next, we explore the Stoic viewpoints on greed and cruelty. Stoicism condemns the excessive desire and attachment to material wealth or status, known as greed. This insatiable hunger for accumulation often eclipses ethical principles, leading individuals down a path of moral compromise and ethical transgressions. Greed not only erodes personal virtue, but also disrupts social harmony, as the relentless pursuit of wealth and status often comes at the expense of others. Cruelty, on the other hand, is the antithesis of the compassion and kindness that form the bedrock of Stoic ethics. Individuals who derive pleasure from causing harm or suffering to others demonstrate a fundamental lack of empathy. This behavior, far removed from the Stoic virtue of kindness, is a clear indicator of moral decay. It reveals a lack of decency that warrants both distrust and disdain. Greed and cruelty reveal a fundamental lack of empathy and moral decency, warranting distrust and disdain. Lastly, we look at impulsiveness, dishonesty, ingratitude, and indolence. Stoicism advocates for the cultivation of self-control and temperance in all aspects of life. It's a philosophy that understands the importance of measured action and thoughtful response. When individuals act impulsively without due consideration for the consequences of their actions, they showcase a lack of wisdom and judgment. This impulsiveness undermines their credibility and reliability, making them less trustworthy in the eyes of others. Next, we have dishonesty. Stoicism holds honesty and sincerity as foundational virtues. These virtues are the bedrocks of trust and respect. Habitual liars, or those who regularly deceive others, exhibit a lack of integrity and moral character. This dishonesty erodes the very fabric of trust and respect in their relationships. Ingratitude, on the other hand, goes against the Stoic tenets of gratitude and appreciation for the kindness and support of others. Those who display ingratitude betray a lack of humility and appreciation for the interconnectedness of human relationships. This lack of gratitude diminishes their worthiness of trust and respect. Lastly, indolence or laziness is frowned upon in Stoicism. Stoic philosophy encourages the pursuit of excellence and virtuous living through disciplined effort and self-improvement. Individuals who exhibit a lackadaisical attitude towards their responsibilities demonstrate a lack of ambition and commitment. This, in turn, undermines their credibility and worthiness of respect. These behaviors demonstrate a lack of wisdom, integrity, humility, and commitment, undermining their credibility and worthiness of respect. In conclusion, Stoicism offers valuable insights into the behaviors that warrant distrust and disdain in others. It cautions against deceitfulness, selfishness, inconstancy, arrogance, and greed. It warns us about cruelty, impulsiveness, dishonesty, ingratitude, and indolence. These behaviors undermine trust, respect, and integrity. They are signs of a lack of virtue, a lack of moral character. By cultivating virtues such as integrity, compassion, and wisdom while exercising discernment in our interactions, we can navigate relationships with clarity and integrity.